Hey everybody, welcome back to another Facebook Live. Now, if you are watching this right now, feel free to say hi in the comments. It's always nice to see who's watching this right now. So today I want to address a question that I get asked very frequently. It's probably like one of the top 5 questions. It's about what to do if you feel afraid of small talk with native English speakers. Right? Like whether you don't like it or you struggle to keep the conversation going, we will have moments where we literally just want to run away, like a couple of minutes in, if not a few seconds in. Who's been there before? Actually, let me know in the comments. Who doesn't enjoy small talk that much? It's okay, you already know, right, how we roll here. This is a judgment-free zone. So I'm very curious to know who finds this a little bit draining, having small talk, and a little bit intimidating. And this is also something that I dive deep into with my students in Transformation 360 because it goes beyond language skills. There are so many factors at play that can contribute to, like a less pleasant small talk experience. Lack of confidence, uncertainty about what to ask, how to respond, and not fully understanding the target culture, just to name a few, with so many different personal scenarios and then reasons to unpack. It's impossible to cover everything in just under 10 minutes, but I want to share a few quick tips with you today to help you get started. So let's get started. But first of all, I do want to say, speaking of small talk, it is important to remember that other people, even native English speakers, have their own fears and insecurities. It's very important to remember that. Just because English is their first language doesn't automatically grant them like the superior communication skills, right? Language skills and communication skills, they are two completely different sets of skills that we're talking about. We all face challenges when it comes to carrying on a conversation. So let's just level the playing field and then take native English speakers off the pedestal. It's very, very important to remember that first. Small talk skills are important for everybody. Now, with that in mind, I want you to imagine this, right? So let's just assume that everyone, including ourselves, everybody feels a little bit afraid in social situations, right? Let's just assume that for a moment. And it's actually quite comforting to think about, isn't it? When we realize that this kind of fear is actually universal, then it only takes one person to break the ice. And guess what? That person can very much be you. That person could be you. By continuously improving ourselves and equipping ourselves with knowledge, skills, and experiences, we become a lot more confident in initiating conversations. And breaking the ice is not just a social gesture, it's a display of leadership skills, as I like to tell my students inside Transformation 360. It really, really is a display of leadership skills because you are leading the conversations, you are facilitating, and it's such a beautiful gift that we can give to other people as well. Now that we're assuming everybody is always a little bit afraid inside, whether they show it or not, because you never know what's going on with other people, right? Even if they're very confident looking. So now let's talk about the next starting point. The next thing I wanted to mention is you want to pay close attention to your surroundings and everyday life. Doing that can really, really work wonders. Like sometimes we struggle with what to say. It's either because we lack the language to deliver, to express ourselves well, right? It's either that or we're lacking the content. Now, it's very important. You might want to write this down as well. Conversations revolve around two very crucial elements, language and content. You need to have both in order to have productive and enjoyable, meaningful conversations with other people. So we need to have both language and content. So this is a good time for you to just reflect and then ask yourself this question. What's the real question here? Is this that I'm lacking the content or I simply don't have enough vocabulary to express myself? Because there are two different problems, right? And if the content If the content is the challenge, then there is a very simple and effective solution to help you get started. You can very, very easily just start by paying more attention, be more observant in your everyday life. And it can literally be as easy as just taking a few moments each day to reflect on, for example, memorable moments that happened that day, things you're grateful for, things that made you happy, things that made you feel excited to share with others the next day. Right. So by just taking a few moments to reflect on these memorable moments or experiences, you can write them down, to make a habit of writing these things down, right? Before bed or during your commute. It doesn't have to take long, like 5 minutes per day, something like that. And then soon enough, you will start noticing that you actually have quite a lot of materials for you to work with, that you can draw upon in conversations. Because at the end of the day, meaningful small talk and engaging conversations really, really thrive on having interesting content or meaningful content to share, right? And then if you know how to prepare for these kind of conversations, you're going to feel a lot more confident and at ease and just relax. And then from that space, you're going to be able to connect with other people better when you're not stressing over what to say next, busy formulating your responses all the time. So pay attention and then let your surroundings be a source of inspiration. Now, the next thing that I wanted to share, and it's a valuable tip that I want to share that I actually learned from a mentor of mine quite a while ago, and it's quite a surprising one. So it's a good one. Basically, what you want to do is always assume that other people already like us. So assume that everybody likes us. And I know it's impossible to please everyone, right? And that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. But just by assuming that everyone likes you can actually help you show up a lot more positively and confidently. Why? Well, because you are not trying too hard, right? And with this assumption, you already believe that others have this positive attitude towards you. And this shift in mindset would naturally change your behavior. And it really helps you interact with other people as well. So that's another thing that I wanted to share with you. So there you have it. 3 quick tips to help you get started, to help you boost your small talk confidence, and then make those conversations sparkle, as cheesy as that sounds. And I would love to hear which one resonates with you the most. And feel free to share this in the comments with me and also with the community. And if you want to learn more, you can always join me and then my students inside Transformation 360, where we strive to live our best lives professionally, socially, and personally without the need to perfect our English. Thank you very, very much for joining me today. And if you find today's content useful, please do give us a like. And then, that would just give me a sense of what kind of content you like. And then I will definitely show up again here at the same time next week and to talk about a different topic. So just remember, small talk doesn't have to be a daunting task. With the right mindset and a little bit of practice, with the right guidance, you would be able to effortlessly engage. You would be able to do that, like in engaging in meaningful conversations effortlessly. I can't wait to chat with you again, and you take care, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye.